Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka G133. I'm back here today with another video on the channel for you guys today. And today we are going to be talking about the new anime for Dragon Ball Daima, Dragon Ball Magic, whatever you want to call it. If you guys haven't checked out my teaser trailer reaction yet, that video is live on the channel. I'm still out of town when I'm recording this, so I don't have my microphone. I don't have my full setup with me, so I apologize if the audio is not what it usually is. So forgive me for that, but I still wanted to get this video out to you guys while I'm out of town. And I was at Comic-Con. I did get to see the teaser trailer before anybody else, and I'm excited. I'm very excited for this. Of course, I wish it was Dragon Ball Super we were getting, but I said this is my last video. If this show is good, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just glad we're gonna have Dragon Ball back in our lives. So I don't care. And while this show is going on, the Dragon Ball Super model is gonna keep going. So when Dragon Ball Super eventually returns, there's going to be a lot more for us to be excited about. But here, yes, we do have Dragon Ball Daima on the way, or Dame. I don't even know what's the proper way to pronounce it, really. But I wanted to give you guys my theory on what I think the plot could be for this show, right? First things first, we don't know where in the timeline this takes place. A lot of people believe it takes place after Battle of Gods. Some people believe it takes place somewhere in Dragon Ball Super. Some people say it takes place after the superhero movie, right? But right now, we don't know. The only thing we do know, it takes place after the Buu Saga, DBZ. That's the only thing we know. They're probably going to make us wait a couple months before we actually do know the plot of this show, or where this takes place in the timeline, right? For right now, all we can do is speculate. But that's okay. So, but I do think the teaser trailer does give us some hints, right, on where this takes place. So we'll move forward a little bit. So of course, like I said, we have this evil world. We don't know where this is. It looks like hell, right? It looks like some evil underworld, something. Like, we don't know where this is, right? But it does look like some kind of evil kingdom. So it seems like some kind of magic is going on. I don't know. Of course, we have these two characters. In a way, they do remind me of Beerus and Whis in a way, but we don't know if this is some kind of like evil god, or we don't know who this is. But what's interesting here, this is one thing I don't think a lot of people took notice. A lot of people saw this and assumed, hey, this is them showcasing the history of Dragon Ball Z. And you're half right. If you go back and look, this is all events from the Buu Saga. Look at it. And it goes pretty fast, but look at it. You have Ultimate Gohan, and I love the way this is animated, right? It almost makes me wish they did a remaster of the animation from DBZ. But this is all events from Buu Saga. Ultimate Gohan versus Buu. You see Deborah. There's Babidi, who we see multiple times throughout the trailer. And it goes fast, but look at the Supreme Kai. We have Goku here, right? There's Vegeta. This is all during the Buu Saga. All of it. Look at there. You have Majin Vegeta versus Buu, right? This is not the Frieza Saga. It's not the Cell Saga. It's not the Saiyan Saga. It's all specifically the Buu Saga. Look at it once again. This is all Buu Saga, right? I believe that's Gotenks up here. Or no, that might be Majin Vegeta. But, you know, look at that. When Goku first came back from Otherworld, right, you can see Super Buu, you got Krillin when he had hair. This is all specifically centered around the Buu saga. And then we have this ship. We don't know. It looks like a super small ship, but it's a ship. And then here we have a little bit of the character we saw before. Here's my thing. My thing is, I think, and I don't know this, of course, like I could be completely wrong. I think whoever these characters are, um, they have beef with Goku and the others, because they took out Babidi. I think those two characters we saw before, especially whoever this character is, this might be the main villain that they're chasing afterwards. Whatever this villain does, no matter if it's some kind of spell or some kind of evil wish using the Dragon Balls, I think this character is responsible for everybody, all of our heroes getting de-aged, right? Maybe this character has some kind of, relationship, because we know what was Babidi all about. Babidi was a wizard that had evil powers, right? And we know that Toriyama said that Diamai, Dame, right, has something, it's translated to evil, it has something to do with evil. Maybe whoever this evil wizard or this evil character is, they have some kind of vendetta or against the Z Fighters. Maybe they want revenge for Babidi's death, right? Because you'll see Babidi, he appears a couple more times in the trailer. Um, so maybe using his magical powers, he de-ages all of the characters. For what reasons? I don't know. Maybe it's to make them less powerful. Maybe he's not able to kill them with his powers, but maybe by de-aging them, it makes them weaker, so it'll be easier for him to get revenge. Maybe that's what he's doing here. I could be wrong, but I definitely think whoever these two characters are, they have some kind of vendetta against the Z Fighters. It has something to do with Babidi. Well, who knows? Maybe it's like Babidi's son or something like that. But definitely, that's my two things right away. Of course, we saw this before, right? We got Shenron. Of course, right? We saw this before. Goku and Vegeta getting turned into kids. Um, and and we don't know where this takes place in the timeline, but clearly it seems like everybody's at Capsule Corporation. They're having some kind of party, right? Maybe it's Bulma having another birthday party. I did note that Bulma is wearing a different outfit here than what she was wearing in Battle of Gods. So maybe this takes place after Battle of Gods or before Battle of Gods. Um, but it always seems like they're always doing big celebrations at Capsule Corporation, no matter if it's like Bula being born or them having a birthday party. So like, the primary place where the Z Fighters gather, hang out is Bulma's place. Right, so they're all turned into kids. And one big thing, of course, that makes this also confusing is that Supreme Kai and Kibito are separate. They're not merged here, right? In Battle of Gods, Supreme Kai and Kibito are still merged. So that would make you hint that this takes place after Battle of Gods, unless it takes place in a separate timeline. I personally think it's going to be canon, but maybe it does take place in a completely separate timeline. We don't know. Maybe this takes place after Superhero. We don't see Vegeta's daughter, Bula, in this. So if she is in the show, they purposely hid her from the trailer to make sure that you couldn't see that she was turned into a kid. Because if Bula's in the show, that tells you that this at least takes place after the Tournament of Power, when she was born. Plus, we see Goten and Trunks here, they're babies, so, even if this does take place after Superhero, it makes sense that Goten and Trunks are babies because um because Goten and Trunks in superhero they're not adults yet. They're teenagers in high school. So they haven't fully, become adults yet. So while all the adults like Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, Chi-Chi, they all get turned into kids, Goten and Trunks get turned into babies. So we know this is going to be an adventure, right? For them to fix things. It's probably not as simple as them being able to use the Dragon Balls. So whatever this wizard or whatever this character does that turns them into kids, I think right away, what happens is Goku, Supreme Kai, and Kibito they head over to the lookout and they gather the Dragon Balls and then they wish, hey, can we all be turned back into kids again? And then Shenron says, I can't do that, maybe because of the spell that this wizard uses on them, but it's not going to be as simple as using the Dragon Balls to make everything normal. They're going to have to go on some type of adventure to go find this person and make things right. So that's my theory there. So the wizard, whoever makes a wish or does some kind of magic or curse that turns all the characters into kids, and then they try to use the Dragon Balls to fix things, but they all learn right away it's not going to be that simple, and they're going to have to go on this adventure to a different world to go find this creature and get everything turned back into normal. And we see, of course, Goku's going to have to use the power pole in battle, which is going to be cool because he's going to have to make up for his smaller size when he's going up against these giants since he's not an adult. We don't know if Goku and Vegeta will have access to their Super Saiyan powers. My guess would be not, but of course, there's still a lot that we don't know about this show. Um, so it'll be interesting to see if it takes away their powers now that they're younger. So it's going to be very action adventure. It's going to be. I wouldn't expect blood in the show, but we don't know. See, we see Bobby here multiple times. They show Bobby like twice here. So, like I said, and it seems like the wizard character that we saw before is sitting in some type of chair, and maybe this is like his assistant, kind of like what Deborah was to Bobby, right? So they keep showing Bobby here. So I think whoever these two evil characters are, um, it has something to do with Bobby. Either trying to get revenge for Bobby because the Sea Fighters are the ones that killed him, or something else. That's just a theory. It's just a theory. Of course, this is from the first episode. Of course, Goku excited in battle. Seems like Goku may have got a punch there, but still, we know how much Goku loves to fight. So, one thing we did hear in the leaks that it won't be as simple as, oh, you use Super Saiyan powers, to power up to win your fights. Since Goku and the others are small, they're gonna have to think a little more creatively to win the battles that they're in. It's not gonna just be about strength like it usually is in like DBZ or Super. They're gonna be a lot more creative, and there's gonna be a lot more. There's gonna be some new characters introduced. There's gonna be a lot of world building, which I'm excited about. Um, but yeah, that's really my plot theory. My theory is this does take place sometime after the Buu saga. Will it take place around Battle of Gods? We'll see. That will be my preference. But the whole thing with Supreme Kai and Kabil being um, split during that time, that that creates a little bit of a plot hole. Unless this takes place in a completely different universe, who knows? But you know, these characters, the two evil characters that we saw, I think they're connected to Bobby in some way, no matter if it's like, you know, uh, you know, biological or if it's in a different way. Maybe this character is Bobby's son or something else, but I think these characters are connected to Bobby, and Bobby since Bobby D died, these characters are going to be trying to get revenge on the Z Fighters for Bobby D's death during the Blue Saga. No matter if that's using some kind of evil magic to put a spell on the characters that turns them into kids or something else. I then think Goku and the others will try to fix things with the Dragon Balls, and once they see that they can't use the Dragon Balls to automatically be turned back into adults, they're gonna have to go on this grand adventure, which will take them off-world to different planets where they'll be introduced to new characters, and then that will push the plot forward of whatever's going on. And then somehow Goku and the others will have to slowly figure out a way to get their normal bodies back. So it should be a fun action adventure. There's a lot we don't know, but that's just my plot theory for now. As soon as we have more details on what potentially the story is going to be and some other things, of course, I will make another video. But that's just my theory for now. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going to happen. What are your guys' predictions for the show? I'm open to any theories you guys have. Like I said, we have months before the show actually releases, so this is the time to get those theories in, and then we can have fun with it and see if we're right. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel by hitting the bell next to my name, Fitzmonk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. I'm gonna get out of here. This is your home for everything Dragon Ball Daima. I will see you guys later. Have a good day, guys. Peace.